Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have two linemen who are effective in whatever role you put them in. It's Muhammad Wilkerson going up against Kyle Williams. Now let's get you out to MetLife Stadium for this matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two AFC East teams about to collide as we join you from MetLife Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Bill Sims, and we are live here for this primetime matchup. There's all kinds of energy and excitement in the air. These teams get really fired up taking center stage on a night like this.
They do. It's a big show here tonight, Jim. It's a big show. So when you get situations like this, the stars, the wide receivers, defensive backs, pass rusher, everybody wants to be the guy that's going to decide the outcome. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be fun to watch.
Thompson's back, ready to field the opening kick. The Jets ready to get this action started. We're underway here. Thompson's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20.
So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
First down at the 20. Looking at every option. But it falls incomplete. He is one of the biggest targets you'll find on the outside in the entire league. Kelvin Benjamin by way of Florida State.
Well, he's so big, when you meet him, you can't believe he's a wide receiver. Not only is he tall, but he's also thick, and that's what he uses all that to his advantage. He goes down the field, and he can just manhandle defensive backs and make catches.
Second down and 10. Clay was the target, but this goes incomplete. He always makes his presence known on that defensive front. Muhammad Wilkerson.
Big Mo can get it done anywhere he lines up for the defense. That's for sure. Outside, inside. And it's a shame he wasn't an all-pro last year because, trust me, that was a travesty.
The Bills get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Airing it out. The pass is thrown to Jordan Matthews.
Nice throw down the field. Big gain by the offense. Nothing like big passing plays. And the quarterback put it right on the money.
First down coming up. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. McCoy's got it on the handoff.
McCoy's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Jets defense now is going to go nickel. It's going to be a false start call on the offense.
False start, offense. Still first down.
Coming to the line at the 19-yard line.
Let's go. 38.
First and 15. McCoy is going to take the handoff now. That's a gain of only a yard. They break huddle at the 18-yard line. The Jets with a nickel look here on defense. Second and long. He'll get it again for about 4.
You got to know, if you're going to run the football, you're going to have a lot of short gains. There's going to be a lot of plays that look ugly. That's just the way it is. You got to live with it and know what's coming in the future.
Stepping up to the line at the 14. Double tight end formation. Third down and 10. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Nice job of the defense finally getting off the field. That's what you want to do. Just get the situation, get the other offense in a third down situation, make the play, then get off the field. Good job.
The kick is good. And they take the lead with this field goal in the first.
Yeah, good job there by the offense, driving down the field. And anytime you get points early in the game, that is a confidence boost for your football team.
He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. Starting at quarterback out of Baylor University, Bryce Petty.
Well, Jim, that's what they're hoping for. High octane with the Jets also. They saw him in college. Can he duplicate that in the NFL? Well, let's find out.
Forte's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Scans the field. Flag is out.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
Get ready.
First down at the 49. Incomplete. He caught the winning touchdown in overtime in the NFC title game in January of 2015. Jermaine Kearse.
Well, he showed everybody that he has toughness. He can run routes. He's got good size. That's everything you want in a wide receiver.
Get ready.
Second and 10. He's got the catch. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
The Jets understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
And the offense will need 3 yards here on third down after the completion. The Jets break huddle and show a jumbo look. Toss to the outside. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
So a nice job of stopping them on their initial possession, and now they'll get the football back with a chance to let the offense get right back to work.
Yeah, that's right. Keep it going. Keep the pressure on. Be aggressive in your play calls and try to extend the lead and put pressure on the other team.
They're set to punt it away now. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. The Jets defense comes out for the start of a new drive after allowing a field goal the last time.
Jim, they hope to play better this time. You take the information that you'd learned from the last drive and go out there and correct some of those mistakes.
The Bills from the 27. McCoy up the middle. And he's brought down right at the 42.
McCoy's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Jets defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 42. Second down following that incompletion. The Bills come to the line with an empty backfield. Snapping out of the gun. Benjamin makes the catch. That's his first reception today.
Well, it's a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver. Puts them in good position where they have a chance to pick up this third down.
Offense still looking for a first after that completion on second down. McCoy lines up in the backfield. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff. That picks up 11.
McCoy's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Middle of the field and incomplete this time. advancing it now inside the 40.
Get ready. Blue, that is right. Blue, that is right.
Second down and 10.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Well, but it's third long in a situation like this, I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards after the catch or a long run.
It'll be third down. The Bills will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Launches it down the field. Bills are in the end zone. Touchdown. That touchdown provides them with a solid advantage midway through the first.
Yeah, you know, I got news for the defense. They are allowed to try to stop the opponent's offense. So far, they have put up no resistance. They are getting pushed around all over the field.
The Bills getting set now for the extra point. And the point after is good. Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Bills defense last time out there said, you know what, we're in the 3-and-out business.
The great late Charlie Jones would have said that was spectacular, and that's what they looked like on that last drive. They dominated in every aspect.
You had to love Charlie Jones.
Ah, man, he was the best.
The Jets take it from the 28. Matt Forte. Browns able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Bills come out in a dime package.
Second and 11. Incompletion on that hurried throw. Here's a look at the defense with its ball-hawking secondary. They face third down after the incomplete pass.
Petty's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Could have been intercepted.
The Jets really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The Jets are going to call on the punting team. It'll be a touchback. The Bills really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense, screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
The Jets lined up in the nickel. First down at the 20. Heaving it down the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, he can make a big play.
Let's go.
Second and 10. McCoy's handed the football. Got the first, and he's got some. No one's going to get him now. The 30, the 20, the 10. LaShawn McCoy with a nice piece of running on that play. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Line of scrimmage right at the 9. Second and goal from the 9. Mike Tolbert gets the football.
Ends up picking up 3 yards.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Third and goal at the 6.
Stands in the pocket. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. They've built up a nice lead, and we're still only midway through the first quarter.
Jim, it is a good lead midway in the first quarter, and while the offense is hot, the quarterback, everybody playing well right now, and I don't know what's going to stop them.
The Bills lined up now for the point after. The point after is good. McCoy's now back on the sidelines where he'll be watching his defense. He put up big numbers on that last drive, including over 70 yards rushing. The Jets are ready to return the kick. Fields the football at the 3. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Bills' defense has been unbending to this point and has staked their team to an early lead.
They've been very good. I'm not taking anything away from them, but wow. can the offense be any more predictable than what we've seen so far? The offense, they've got to change the plays up and show a little more creativity.
Let's go.
First down at the 25.
Looking to go down the field here.
Two hands on the football and has the catch.
I always love it when all the experts say arm strength is overrated in the NFL. Well, tell me about that after that throw and catch.
Setting up now at the 44-yard line. Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. First down at the 44. Picks up 8 here.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
After running it, it's second down. Incomplete.
Just stick the football on him. When you see a receiver run a route like this, they're going to the corner, drive it, throw it on a line drive, so that way there can't be a mistake.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line.
Get ready.
Third and short. Scanning the field. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
The Jets know to win in the NFL, you got to pick up third downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. Third and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's fourth down.
This will be a field goal attempt from 53 yards out. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense, good job by the kicker.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Tate won't test the coverage here as he takes a knee. The Jets defense got shredded on that last series.
Boy, did they ever, man. Their manhood was tested, no doubt about that. Look, that's what it's about, stopping the run game. It's just about being tough and just making sure the other team doesn't run you over.
How do you usually respond when your manhood is really challenged?
Well, you know, I wouldn't know. It's never happened to me.
A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
McCoy, solo, back set. The Bills will take the snap from the 25. McCoy's able to get the job done and picks up the first down.
McCoy's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down here after the run.
Let's go.
Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy. Breaks out of the tackle. McCoy is taken down at the 40. He's got over 130 rushing yards today.
That is a good job. This running back, known for his speed, at that time shows a little power and breaks that tackle.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play.
Let's go.
McCoy. That's a gain of 8.
McCoy's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
It's first down as they head to the line. Down the field. Hauls it in. What a call and what a catch.
There's just so few quarterbacks who know how to throw it high and far anymore. Nice job that time by the quarterback. That throw was right on the money.
Just 23 yards to the end zone. Let's see how they back up the big play here. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff.
Jeff's defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time. Just 25 yards to pay dirt. The Bills all bunched up here as they get set at the line. 2nd down and 12. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Bills will take the snap from the 35. Looking long. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
What a good job by the defensive back that time. That ball was thrown beautifully down the field. High arcing throw, but the defensive back in great position knocks it down.
Third down now. Tolbert's in the backfield. Single back set. Looking to go deep. It's intercepted. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Bills' defense has started this game, Phil, and it seems to have affected their offense as well. What do you think?
Yeah, well, listen, when your defense is playing well, take advantage of that situation, because in today's game, there's so many things offensive coordinators can do. There's so many talented, skilled players, formations, all the movement, versatile players. Hard for a defense to dominate from start to finish.
First down at the 20. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He'll pick up 7 this time.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second and 3 after that last carry. Handoff. Browns all over that offense and brings him down.
The Bills guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
This is third down. The Jets get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. And intercepted. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today. That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Really good field position here to start this drive. The Jets defense now is going to go nickel. The Bills have it at the 29. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
Second down now. Going deep, and they can't connect.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down. McCoy's lined up in a single back formation. Surveys. They complete it over to Charles Clay. That's his first reception today.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. The kick is good. That field goal widens the gap here after one, Phil.
Jim, they have everything going right now in their favor. They're confident. They're playing well. They're emotional. Everything you want as a football team, they got it done here in the first quarter.
Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Fields the football at the 8. The Jets just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 32. Matt Forte gets it here. He is tackled at the 40-yard line. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Petty's going to take it from the gun. Reaches out and grabs it. One quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade. Win from within.
The Jets still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. The Jets run the risk right now of having to abandon the running game. Forte's going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling. Get this defense off balance, then go back to the run and see if you can catch them off guard.
But the hit knocks the ball out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
On the way, third down. Petty's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
The Jets don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
They're in punting formation. And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. Muhammad Wilkerson retaking the field.
He has to be pretty discouraged with the way this game has played out in the early stages, Phil.
Yeah, I think he should be. Listen, what you do as a defensive leader, you got to go out there and rally the troops. And what do I mean about rallying the troops? Just get them together and make sure they're just doing their job.
LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. McCoy's taking the handoff. Picks up 8 here. He's up over 140 yards rushing so far on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
Second down following the run. McCoy, solo back set. Finds his mark. Taken down at the 39. And Phil, you look at this offense right now, they've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is hot. They've got awesome rhythm, and that's why they're playing so well.
The Bills have it at the 39. And Matthews has got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Well, here's the cover 4 defense. 4 defensive backs stopping the deep passes down the field, but nobody is there to stop the crossing routes.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Here's the first snap after the big play. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. Tolbert tackled down.
Tolbert's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Just 33 yards to go to the end zone.
The Jets with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd and 6. He makes the catch. He's taken down at the 23.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
2 tight ends on the field here. 1st and 10. Takes it from the eye. Tolbert tackled down.
Jets defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Here they come to the line at the 23.
Second down and 11. Jumps up and hauls it in.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
Third down after the catch. Out of the gun. Jordan Matthews brings it in. The Bills get a first down.
The Bills on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
They step up to the 9-yard line.
First and goal. Here's the handoff. McCoy taken down. The Jets defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Right back to him one more time.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
What a drive this has been. The Jets will come out in the dime. 3rd and goal from the 9. Blocked it.
Well, I'll tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
We're halfway through the 2nd quarter, and they're threatening to turn the rest of this game into a snooze fest, Phil.
Yeah, they are. Boy, they have really been impressive here at the start. I say this to the team that's losing. Find a way to get some courage and have some pride and find a way to get back into this game.
The Bills getting set now for the extra point.
Extra point is good.
The Jets have really just been outplayed in every facet of this game. Really just looking for any sort of answer. The score's 27-3. The Bills now ready to kick the football down the field. Keeps chugging along. Tackles made. That return's good for about 22. The defense marching back out there for this next possession, and what's been a stellar first half for them, and thanks in no small part to the man you're looking at right there.
Well, I like what this defense has done so far in the game and what they have shown. You know, on the defensive side, it's always about energy, but they have shown tremendous discipline.
First down at the 19. Looking at every option. And it's incomplete.
Jim, that pass ends up incomplete because the defender, he just jarred the football loose with that hit. Nice job. Get that shoulder into the receiver, knock that football out, and get it to the ground.
2nd down coming up. The Bills lined up in the nickel.
Get ready.
Petty's got it in the gun. Down the field. Up in the air. And his first reception today. What a job by the receiver. Climbing the mountain and coming down with the reception.
Wow, climbing the mountain. That isn't new, and what a good job. You're right. These wide receivers in the NFL now, they can go up and make unbelievable catches. And remember, you can't hit them until they come to the ground. That gives them a little more courage.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Safarian-Jenkins makes the grab. Safarian-Jenkins still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. Coming to the line at the 43. They bring in the extra tight end. Second down and 6. The handoff to Matt Forte. Brown's there to take him down.
Forte's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Now looking at third down. Petty's back in shotgun formation. The Jets now move the chains. That's his first reception today.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Coming to the line at the 34. It's Forte in the backfield. First down at the 34. Matt Forte. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Let's go. 188. 188.
From the gun. Scans the field. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
Petty's now completed 4 in a row. At the 31, here we go. The Jets come to the line. The first down marker is at the 24. Third down and 7. Has his man. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
What you saw there was a good job by the receiver. Run that curl route and then see the quarterback, watch the ball, then attack it. Good job of getting your hands on there and making the catch.
Petty's completion percentage, 50% on the day. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. First and 10. And now here's Forte on the toss. Brown's in on the tackle.
Forte's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Coming to the line at the 18.
Get ready. 188. 188.
Second and 9. They feed it to him one more time. Forte tackled down. Only manages to get about a yard that time.
Forte's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
Get ready. 188.
Third and 7. It's Jermaine Kearse coming down with it. Hyde's going to make the tackle.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Petty's completed his last 6 passes. First down here.
Let's go. Great 38. Great 38.
Powell's going to secure the handoff. Play after play after play here on this drive.
Let's go. Blue got his line. Blue got his line.
Second and goal at the 2. Up the gut here.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Let's go. Blue got his line. Blue got his line.
3rd and goal from the 1. Takes off for the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown.
Oh, what a good job there by the offense. 3rd and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense, and nice job getting the touchdown.
The Jets now getting set for the extra point.
Makes the PAT. The Jets kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. And the kicker's ready to go. Tate's got a chance to return this one. Going to take it the distance. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
When you get a kick return for a touchdown, a lot has to happen. One, it takes talent by the kick returner, but look at all the good blocks we saw down the field and the speed of the kick returner. Touchdown.
The Bills lined up now for the point after. Extra point was good. The Jets are ready to return the kick. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Bills allowed a ton of passing yards on that last drive.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to fault the players. I think the coverages that they used in that drive were wrong. They've got to change them this time to give the players a better chance for having some success.
It's a two tight end formation. First down at the 20. Looking long. Makes the reception. 3rd catch today so far.
When you can throw the football that high, that accurate, and man, it is beautiful. Right on the target. Nice catch. What a play.
Petty's now completed his last 7 passes. First down here. It's Forte in the backfield. Matt Forte gets it here. He's tackled right at the 24. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They come to the line at the 24.
The Jets have it at the 24. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
The Jets running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Coming to the line at the 27.
The Jets from the 27. The Jets get a first down. That's reception number 4 for him. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning.
Only 9 yards to go.
First down here after the completion.
Get ready. 188.
Matt Forte has the catch. Gaines is there that time for the tackle.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line.
The Bills go with the dime formation here on defense. Second and goal from the 8.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Third and goal from the 8. Has it. Touchdown.
Well, when you get close to the goal line, you always have to look out for the tight end, because anytime there's just a little bit of deception, that deception is enough for the tight end to get that area where he can get open. That time he does it. Touchdown.
The Jets now getting set for the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. Petty's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. It's Tate on the return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Bills offense enjoying an outstanding first half here, partner, and they're sitting on a pretty comfortable lead as we draw near the break.
Yeah, their offense is playing well. Now, the defensive side, what you have to do, you're getting beat up a little bit, so go in there at halftime, make some changes, call some different defensive formations to give your players a much better chance of success.
The Bills come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Almost intercepted that time. Second down after the incompletion. The Jets with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Out of the shotgun. Benjamin's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's his 3rd catch of the day. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
With about a minute to go in the half, it's a first down. The Jets defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The Bills will take the snap from the 35. Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
This will be second down.
Let's go. Spread 38. Spread 38.
From the gun. McCoy has the grab. McCoy's met after a gain of 8. The Bills call a timeout and are left now with only 1. Offense getting set now following the timeout. So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. Third down coming up. Drop back, shotgun formation. The grab is made by Kelvin Benjamin, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. That's his 4th catch of the day.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
The football rests at the 44. The Bills lined up. Everybody split out wide. Now 1st and 10. Stands in the pocket. Has his target. They'll mark him at the 40.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
The Bills signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining.
Timeout offense.
This is a long field goal about to be attempted. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good. That will bring us to the end of the second quarter here in East Rutherford. We'll take a break and be ready for the start of the second half in just a moment.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get to it. The Jets are down right now, but they have to feel like they're still in it. The Bills have been the better team, though, and will try to maintain the lead in the second half. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. 3rd down from inside the 40. The pass complete out of the gun, and that goes as a 39-yard touchdown, pushing the lead to 10. 3rd down from inside the 30. The completion is made on the slant, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. The lead now at 17. Bills have it at the 9. Quick pass and completion is made here, and now they get in for the touchdown. The lead now at 24. Jets back deep for the kickoff. Tate's going to get a good return going here, and he's gone as he sprints to the end zone. The Bills go up by 24. Now till late in the second. Petty's able to find his mark deep downfield, and that connection will lead to a gain of 44 yards. Still late in the first half, completion will be made here to a wide open man, and this play will go for 6. Jets down now by 17. So that'll do it for us. We'll send you back down to the field where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms are on the call.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. The second half of this lopsided affair is underway. Takes off from the 5. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
The Bills defense now is going to go nickel. The third quarter begins with this play. Forte's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
Petty's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And it's caught by Curse.
Tackled down right around the 48.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
The Jets line up, split backfield. First down at the 48. To the ground. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Fonti is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. They hand it off to him again. Forte tackled down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Coming to the line at the 32. Powell's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. That's a gain of 7. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
First down and 10. Throws the pass. Catch made. Gains 19.
There's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
Petty's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
First and goal. The give. Browns all over the ball carrier.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Let's go. Right 38. Right 38.
Second and goal from the 9. Takes it again. Forte tackled down. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. Third and goal at the 4. Almost intercepted.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in a position like this and you can knock it down.
should be what we call a gimme.
And the kick is good for 3.
Jim, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending, they did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff.
Tate won't test the coverage here as he takes a knee. The Bills just keep on moving the football down the field. They have scored on 3 consecutive drives, Phil, and it looks like this defense has no answer for them.
No, they don't. They're second-guessing everything they're doing on the defensive side. You know, when you get a defense that reacts instead of attacks, then you know you have their number, and that's what's happening right now.
The Bills come out in the pistol.
First down at the 20. It's now second down. Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy. And Davis is there to make the stop.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6.
The Bills get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. McCoy on the screen. This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down no matter the distance. They have the lead, and this spread offense and aerial attack has been the difference maker.
Well, every coach wants a quarterback who can get it done. I'd say the guy here today, Jim, he had an outstanding day, and he got it done. What a performance.
Coming to the line at the 49.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
Scanning the field.
Going for the deep ball.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Mike Tolbert, he runs with it right up the gut.
Tolbert's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense.
The Jets at the line. Dime package.
Launching it deep. Got a flag. He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Third down after the penalty. The Bills with an empty backfield look here. Out of the shotgun formation. The defense gets a sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The Bills decide they will punt the football. He's going to challenge the punt coverage. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. And a run back of about 9. The Bills defense has to feel pretty good about that last drive. They were out there for a long time, gave up a ton of yards, but in the end only gave up 3.
You know, Jim, when you only give up a field goal, that's always a victory. Why? Because every rule that the NFL puts out, and it's new and they put in the league, it's always about the offense. So the defense, just hang in there and make them kick field goals.
The Jets snap it up at the 26. Draw. Forte's taken down at the 33. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. Double tight end formation. Wants to go deep. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction. They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
So after that last incompletion, it is 3rd and 3.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
The handoff to Matt Forte.
Forte is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Jets from the 37. Staying with the running game on 1st down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 2 on that play.
Let's go. 188.
2nd and 12. They call his number once more. Hyde's there to make the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
3rd down. Two tight ends on the field here. Powell's got it on the handoff. Alexander's the one who brings him to the ground.
When it's 3rd and short, the defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
Let's go. 188. 188.
1st and 10. Surveys. Second down and 10. Powell's going to take the handoff now. This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 3rd and 10. Finds his mark. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
All set to punt here. The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first.
Always remember this, when you run a fake run in a punting situation on the offensive side, who's over there on the defense? Well, you got some of the fastest guys on your football team playing punt return defense. Give them a lot of credit. They got faked at first, they reacted, and they made the tackle short of the first down.
They bring in the extra tight end. McCoy is handed the football. The Bills now move the chains.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
The football sits at the 40.
The Bills come out. Jumbo package on the field. First down at the 40. McCoy.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42.
Get ready. 38.
Second down and 13. Gets it again. McCoy taken down.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
The football is at the 38. The Jets lined up in the nickel.
Let's go.
The Bills take it from the 38. Going for the home run. Benjamin's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Receivers in the NFL now, they can get down the field and just give them a chance. That's what the quarterback did. Nice catch by the receiver. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
First down, offense readying for the snap. They'll run it here. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Stepping up to the line at the 4-yard line.
Get ready. First of the year. First of the year.
2nd and goal from the 4. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Quarter to go, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We've got a blowout in the making. Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Should be an easy one here. The kick is through for 3. They add another 3 here at the start of the 4th quarter to make things a little more comfortable for them, Phil.
Oh, I think they're feeling good. They like where they stand right now, and everything you do is try to milk that clock and speed the process up as the game goes on.
Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Smartly takes the knee in the end zone. The Jets seemingly had everything going early with the passing game, but it's been a big change since. Petty's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. On the money. Hides in on the tackle.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
That leads us to second down. Petty's going to take it from the gun. Has to extend for that one, and he's got it.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
First down on the way. Matt Forte. And that's a gain of maybe 5. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
When you think the defense is thinking pass, run the delay or the draw catches them off guard, you'll get some good yards.
Second down here after that run play. The Bills defense now is going to go nickel. Petty's going to take the snap from the shotgun to the sideline and complete.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
Petty percentage 60% on the day. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Petty's got it in the gun. Airing it out. The Jets will go for it here on fourth down and a short yardage situation. It's a 2 tight end formation. The Jets have it at the 39. Powell's tackled down at the 43.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on fourth down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
First down coming up. From the shotgun. Easy catch there. No one near him. That's his first reception today.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Petty's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. First down at the 40. Launches it down the field, and it's incomplete.
Well, my man at quarterback does have a strong arm. He showed it that time, didn't he? He threw that thing high and far and just overthrew the receiver.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Get ready.
The Jets will take the snap from the 40. Looking at every option. Incomplete.
Third and long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third and long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Powell lined up in the backfield. It's Jermaine Kearse coming down with it.
Well, it's third and long. Protect against the long pass. Make the quarterback throw it short, and then just come up there and make the tackle.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Powell's lined up as the single back. The Jets will take the snap from the 30. Will go ground. Darius in on the tackle.
The Jets go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Bills step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Get ready.
First down at the 30. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff. Davis there to make the tackle.
McCoy is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second down here.
Get ready.
Handoff made. Culbert's tackled down at the 32. It's third down coming up. They'll hand it off to Tolbert. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
The Bills trying to catch the defense by surprise here on third and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on third and long work, and you can pick up a first down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
The Bills will punt it. And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback.
The Jets on offense, you'll remember the last time they were on the field, they faced that decision in opponent's territory and opted to go for it instead of kicking the field goal.
Yeah, I would think they're pretty motivated coming back out in the field, especially since they got nothing out of that last drive. I agree with the decision to go for it on fourth down. They just need better execution from the offensive players.
The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 20. Scans the field, pulls it in. They'll mark him at the 28.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. Petty's back in shotgun formation. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
3rd down on the way. The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Petty's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Austin Safarian Jenkins has the catch.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. He'll take the snap from the gun. Brings it into his body. Brought down at the 38. That's reception. Number 7 for him. This is a wide receiver, Phil, right here, who loves to get his hands on the football.
Yeah, we've talked about him all day long. What else can I say about him except he's great? Jim, that's what he has in common with you.
The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. 1st down following the long play. Petty's going to take it from the gun. To the outside. The catch is made.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the 4th quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9. Takes it from the gun. Matt Forte has the catch. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
Petty's now completed 4 in a row. The line of scrimmage right at the 24. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Petty's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Petty's got it in the gun. Gets it out for the completion. And gains maybe 4.
The defense is going to play conservative in situations like this. They have a lead here in the 4th quarter. They'll give up those short throws.
Petty's completion percentage, 60% on the day. From inside the red zone. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 3rd down and 6. Gets the handle here. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Here in the 4th quarter, and you're down on offense, it takes courage to call that running play, and it backfires. That time they run it, they only pick up a few yards.
The offense is back on the field here with 4th and 3 to go. Petty's back in shotgun formation. The Jets turned the ball over on downs.
The Jets that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Jets defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there too long, just 3 plays and forcing a punt.
Well, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. And the defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
First down at the 18. McCoy's taking the handoff.
McCoy's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
Mike Tolbert gets the football. They'll mark the football at the 22. The Bills lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Tolbert's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
3rd and 6. Mike Tolbert. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
The Jets defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
They're set to punt it away now. He's going to try and return this one. He's tackled right at the 31. That return's good for about 13.
The Jets haven't had a very productive drive in quite a while here, Phil. Do they need to switch things up to get this train rolling again?
Absolutely. Switch it up. Switch up the play call. Show some different formations. Try to catch the defense by surprise. If you do that, that's going to greaten your chances of having success.
First down at the 31. And now they're going to go with the draw play. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
This is just another way when you run the draw play to see if the defense that you're going against has discipline. If they don't, draw plays work great.
2nd down after going to the ground game the first play. Set up screen to Forte.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Petty's completion percentage, 60% on the day. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. First down here after the completion.
Let's go.
Petty's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter.
The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Petty's going to take it from the gun. Stands in the pocket. Austin Safarian-Jenkins has the catch.
The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. Third down coming up. Petty's alone in the backfield. They'll go shotgun here. The catch is made. 8th catch today so far. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. First down at the 30. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Second and 10. Safarian-Jenkins there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. It's first down as they head to the line. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here.
Breaking huddle at the 14-yard line.
The Jets come out with a split backfield. Petty's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Bilal Powell makes the catch.
Powell's met after a gain of 3. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Petty's got it in the gun. The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
From the shotgun. The Jets turned the ball over on downs.
That's a nice route that time by the receiver, running the corner route, and the quarterback just throws it too far and misses it.
Leonard Williams on his way to the huddle, and he's had his share of struggles in this game, but for that matter, so has the rest of that defensive group, Phil.
Yeah, wasn't a great day for the defense, but I'll say this. I thought they played hard, they played smart, they hustled. The other team was just better today.
Get ready. Red 38. Red.
McCoy's going to secure the handoff. Gains 11.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
First down here after the run. They'll hand it off to Tolbert. Brought down at the 32. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.